just want to say I'm super thankful because Atlas is currently being such a good baby, and he's in his playpen listening to his little baby shows. He melts my heart. He really does. He melts my heart. And I'm gonna try to do this video for you guys as long as he lets me.
I'm in it for the love. I'm in it for the love. I'm in it for.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys may or may not know, I am a mother. Yes, I am. And that is my dog barking like a psychopath. Okay, so basically what I want to talk about is just mom life and just being a stay-at-home mother, my personal experience. You know, everyone has their own experience. There's no right or wrong way of how to do this job, you guys. You just kind of wing it. And by the time you're in bed and it's nighttime and you're all cozy, you kind of just think to yourself and you're like, I did it, you guys. I did it. And like, how did I do this? But I want to really tell you how it really is. I kind of want to nip down on the stereotypes too. I feel like we get degraded sometimes, and I feel like sometimes there's not that much appreciation out in this world. And this is worldwide, okay? This is not just the US. I feel like a lot of women go through this because, you know, let me just tell you here. You know, they think like, oh, you're a stay-at-home mother. You must have so much time in your hands. It must be so nice to just be at home, relaxing, and like not doing anything. How are people saying this? Like, how is this really happening, you know? And, you know, that goes for people that, you know, don't have families. They don't have kids. It could be men. It could be anyone. But what I'm trying to say is that there's this big stereotype on like how stay-at-home mothers don't do anything. That drives me crazy, and I'm going to tell you why. This job has probably been one of the hardest jobs I've ever had to do in my life, you guys. And this is not just temporary. This is for a lifetime. I'm responsible for a child until he's 18 years old and going forward, you know, because I'm always going to be there for my son. I'm always going to want to help my child. Obviously, they have to spread their wings and do them. But like, I'm always going to be there, right? This is like a forever job, okay? When I first became a mother, you know, I didn't have postpartum depression or anything like that, but I was obviously dealing with a different experience, okay? This is like a whole rebirth. Like, you're going through a different period in your life now. This is like a completely different stage, and I had to adapt to it, you guys. I am the type of person that is very adaptable towards anything. Like, I'm able to do anything if I really like put my mind to it. It was quite challenging because, you know, I was just so used to just doing things for myself. I didn't have to think about anyone. It's just I had to think about myself and, you know, what I had to do for work the next day, or, you know, when my gym routine. And if you guys have followed me for a while, you guys know that I was big with the gym. I was always at the gym. I was always working out. Like, my priority has always been my health. And like, it's just a different lifestyle now. Like, I had to adjust to a lifestyle where my priority, my main focus and priority is now my child. Let me tell you, my routine is wild, you guys. Sometimes I'm doing a task and I literally have to put it to the side and I have to put Atlas first. You know, straight when I wake up in the morning, it's all about him. Like, okay, time to change his diaper, time to, you know, dress him up, get him ready, and feed him, you know, entertain him, because you guys, kids get bored too, you know. They're just like us. Like, when we're bored, we want stimulation, we want to read a book, we want to watch TV, we want to do something with our lives and keep busy and keep active. That's exactly how kids are too. Kids are like that. And I had to like just put all my attention towards the baby. It's not just like, oh, a 9 to 5. You're literally working all day until your baby goes to sleep. And if you have, you know, a big family, or if you have family to help you out, you guys, you don't know how much we appreciate that, you know. And I feel so lucky for that, because honestly, if I didn't have that, I would really have to adjust to this lifestyle. Like, you know, like it's already like a big shocker to me, you know. Obviously it's already going to be a year since I've experienced this, and I can honestly say I've learned so much about myself, and I didn't know how much strength I really had until having Atlas. I am so thankful for my family, and I feel for you guys, you know, that don't have your family around or you don't have them close by. I feel for you guys 100%, and honestly, I just want to give you guys a big hug because you guys need it and you deserve it, and you deserve all the relaxation in the world, and sometimes we just need that time, you guys. Whenever I'm around my mom, I just feel so thankful because she literally just steps in and she takes care of my son so well, and I'm so thankful because I'm able to take that 20-minute, 30-minute shower. And yes, it be like that sometimes, you know. My mom's able to handle my son, but he always wants me. He gets really sensitive when, you know, I'm not around him, and I get sensitive too. Like, I always end up missing him, you know. There's times where I've gone on date night and we left him with the grandparents, which I'm so thankful for you guys. I'm so thankful, so thankful for my family, all the grandparents. Like, I appreciate all of you guys. If you guys are watching this, I appreciate you guys so much. Like, 5 minutes just holding Atlas, like 5 minutes holding Atlas, playing with him, holding him, just attending to him helps out so much, because we have like that little bit of peace of mind knowing that he's with someone that cares for him, will take care of him, and we could just have that little bit of relaxation until your child like cries for you. So basically, it's a full-time job. Like, you're not just a 9 to 5, you guys, it's all day. And you know, I really salute to those women that work full-time, and you know, that work full-time at home, okay, and attending to their baby. That is like my ultimate goal. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to work on, you know, having remote work, because I want to be with my son. As hard as this job is, I want to be a stay-at-home mother and be with my son, because you guys, I watch the news and I see all these daycare systems and like how everything is, and I really don't trust anyone. I don't trust anyone with my child. Like, I know all his reactions already. Every time he cries, I know what they mean already. I know if he's hungry, I know if he needs a diaper change, I know if he just wants attention, if he's hot, if he's just like, he wants his clothes off, like I know if he wants to go outside. I know his different cries, and like, no one's gonna know your child like you do. And not only that, it's not only just a hard job, but it's also very loving, and it's very spiritual to me, because you have this bond like no other with your child. It's like growing up, like seeing them grow up is so meaningful, and it really happens so fast. Like, I knew that my child was going to grow fast. Like, I knew Atlas was gonna grow, but I didn't think it was gonna happen this fast, you know. And like, every day it's like he's growing even more. Like, he's about to walk, you guys. He's about to turn 1, and I am just so thankful that I was able to be there with him and see his different stages. Yes, you know, sometimes I drive myself crazy. You know, there was a point where I kind of just lost myself too. Like, you know, like I said, I'm very adaptable and I'm able to handle anything that comes my way. But I almost lost myself for a minute, you guys, because, you know, I miss the little things in life, like going to the gym. I miss just getting up and going wherever I want. I miss going to the grocery store and just shopping for groceries, you know. Like, every time I go to the grocery store now, it's like, oh, let me get the car seat out, let me get his blanket, let me make sure Atlas has his hat, let me be kind of quick because the baby might get a little cranky, maybe he might cry. Like, there's so many things now when going out with a baby too. That's another thing. It's like, if I want to take the baby on a walk, it's not just taking your baby on a walk. It's like preparation. You know, I have his carrier in case he doesn't want to be in his stroller, because believe it or not, you guys, there are times when he doesn't want to be in his stroller. So I'm just like, okay, let me grab the carrier, let me get his stroller, his blankets, his hat, maybe some food. Maybe we'll stop by at the park and like be on the grass, and maybe he'll get a little hungry because he eats now. He's a good eater. So what I'm trying to say is that it's a lot of work that goes into it, and we do a lot, and it's not only just taking care of kids, but it's also doing all the housework, you know? Sometimes you feel bad because you can't get to the laundry. You have to cook. You got to clean for yourself. You got to put makeup on and feel alive, you know? Sometimes there are days when I just don't even wear makeup. So, like, now I wear makeup, and I usually wear it when I go out, or I wear it I usually wear it when I go out, or I wear it when I'm doing videos or I'm doing my creative projects now. And I'm being honest, like, this is usually the routine. And sometimes I will do my makeup because I do want to feel alive. I want to feel like myself again. I want to feel like how I used to feel, you know, like getting ready, because that's a big part of being a mother too, is really showing yourself self-love, that self-care. It's so, so important, because if you can't love yourself, you guys, you can't love anyone. And I'm sure you've heard that many times. You can't give that attention that you need to your child if you don't show that inner work to yourself either. Like, you gotta love yourself. And so I just wanted to share kind of how it is, and the stereotypes of a stay-at-home mother, that we don't do anything, that, oh, you know, it must be nice to stay home. Yeah, I love staying home. I love staying and being with my child, but I also miss going to work. I also miss being a career woman and making money. I've always been busy with work. I've always been a working woman. I've always been super busy with myself, and like now it's like I'm home all the time. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm always home. Like, holy crap, like, get me out of here type of thing. And then there are times where I'm just used to it. So I'm just like, okay, I'm home, I'm used to it. But what I'm trying to say is that, you know, you go through different phases, and the very beginning is very, like, in the beginning when you first have your baby, it's very tough. It's very tough, like 1 to maybe 3 months in a sense, because you're learning how to love yourself, and then you're also going through postpartum, and then like there's just so many things running through your head, you know, and it drives us crazy sometimes. And then like from 3 to 6 months, it's like, you know, you're able to like, okay, get yourself back in the movement again, get back in the groove, and kind of like make it work. But then they start crawling, and they're starting to walk now. So it's like, whoa, all right, I have to watch him everywhere now. Like, I have to like really focus on him. Like, I can't just like sit down anymore. Like, I have to like watch him now and like make sure he's okay and safe. So yeah, there's so many different phases that you go through, and all I can say is that you get through it. And yes, it's hard, but it's also so beautiful. And think about it this way. Yes, it's a long-term thing, and your baby is gonna grow up, and you're responsible for him forever. But this little stage in life, you'll never get back. You'll never get this time back. So if you're able to, and you're able to stay home and not work, honestly, I would say try it out, because you're never gonna have this time back. I feel so grateful to be in the position that I am. I really do, because I get to see my baby's first steps. I get to see him crawling and see him, you know, eat his first foods and have a bond with him. Especially since I'm a breastfeeding mama, I really cherish our times. And breastfeeding is a whole nother story too, okay? This is like aside from being a stay-at-home mom, but breastfeeding mamas, like, that's tough. That's tough, you guys. All right, that's another story. I have like a video on that, but if you want me to really get real with you guys, let me know, okay? But you know, all I can say is, if you're a new mama, freaking huge hugs for you, big hugs, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom. you know, it doesn't even matter. If you're a mom, like, kudos to you guys, because we're doing the best that we can. And, you know, even just working, going to work, that's hard too. I can only imagine it. Going to work, then coming back, and then coming back for the rest of your job, which is your baby. So, like, you know, it's all different, and there's no judgment here. There's no right or wrong way of parenting. It's just doing the best that you can. And I really just wanted to express this and share my gratitude to, you know, to my family and my friends and people that support me and people that are there for me. My friends that pick up their phone when I'm going through my emotional, like, trauma inside. Like, I'm just like, thank you guys so much. And thank you to all the grandparents and people that just love Atlas. It like really means a lot. And if you're a stay-at-home mother, you know, it will get better. It will get better, you know. It gets a little tricky. At least it's been tricky for me, you know, especially this stage now. And I'm sure it's going to escalate. Preparing myself for that. But, you know, I love it. I really do. And, you know, I'm going to figure it all out. You know, I am figuring it out, and that's all we can do. But yeah, it's going to get better. Get your coffee, get your makeup on, do a little dance, have fun with your baby or babies, and really just rock it, because you're a badass. You are a badass. And you know, if you're a parent, you're a badass, because like I said, we're doing the best that we can, and that's all we can do. But that's what I wanted to share, you guys. It's not easy. We do so much. If you guys want to see like a day in my life type of video, like my routine, go ahead and comment down below, like this video if you liked it. If I get a lot of likes, enough likes, then I'll do a day in my life type of video, just so you guys can kind of see like my routine of being a stay-at-home mother. Yeah, it gets crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, if you guys want to see that, then let me know. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. Sending you guys lots of love. If you guys want any type of video requests, let me know. Follow me on TikTok, you guys. I have so much fun on there. I feel like that's like my escape right now. So if you guys have TikTok, follow me on there. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my Instagram and other social pages. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here for me and supporting my channel as always. Love you guys. Mwah.